Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hanson here. I'm going to do today's math lesson. It's Wednesday's math lesson, lesson 136, page 271 to 272. All right, disregard, I did a little mess up here, so don't look at that. All right, today we're learning dividing by twos, all right? And so if I have 12 turtles in all and I'm dividing by 2, this number tells me how many turtles are going to be in each group. So I have 12 turtles total. Try saying that 10 times fast. Turtles total. How many groups of 2 can I make? Here's a group of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 would be my quotient. It would be my answer. So if I have 12 turtles and I make groups of 2, it means I would have 6 groups. Okay? When you divide by 2, you're just cutting it in half. So you're thinking to yourself, what is half of 12? This is just like when we would do those fractions. Half of 12, like that. We're just cutting it in half. All right? So it's something that we've already learned, just presented in a different way. Okay, so if I have 18 divided by 2, remember you can draw dots or tally marks or anything to help you group it, to help you figure out what the answer is if you can't think of it on the top of your head. So I'm going to draw dots just for the first one so you can see. So if I have 18 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. How many groups of 2 can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. Let's do the next one. 10 divided by 2. So you can draw dots again, you can draw tally marks, or you can use mental math. 10 divided by 2. How many groups of 2 can I make with 10 of something? Or what's half of 10? 5. 4 divided by 2. So I could draw tally marks this time. How many groups of 2 can I make? 1, 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 12 divided by 2. They did this one with us already, so our answer is 6. 6 divided by 2. You could think to yourself too, what plus what equals 6? It has to be the same number though, okay? Like I can't say 5 plus 1. So what plus what equals 6? 3 plus 3 equals 6. So half of 6 is 3. So that's another way you could think of this. 14 divided by 2. How many groups of 2 can you make with 14? 7. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 16 divided by 2. What's 16 divided by 2? 8. A way to check your work as well. If you take this 2 and multiply to this number, you should get that number. So 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 7 is 14. All right, so on and so forth. So that's a way to check your work as well. Okay? All right, number 2, divide by 2 to find each answer. A cup is 1/2 pint. So you're taking 18 cups and dividing it by 2. Well, we've already done that. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 16 cups, or 16 divided by 2 is 8 pints. 14 cups is how many pints? 14 divided by 2, look up here, 7. 12 cups is how many pints? Or 12 divided by 2, or what's half of 12? 6. 10 cups is how many pints? 10 divided by 2 is 5. 8 cups is how many pints? 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 6 cups is how many pints? Or 6 divided by 2 is 3. All right. Last one on the classwork side. This is what you learned yesterday, okay? Remember my saying, smaller or bigger on top, no need to stop. Smaller on the floor, go next door and add 10 more. But these are a little tricky because I can't borrow from 0. So I have to go all the way over and cross this out. My 4 becomes a 3 because I'm taking 1 away. I'm going to make this a 10. But I still need to borrow, so I'm going to cross this out. It becomes a 9, and I'm adding 10 there. 10 plus 0 is 10. I still need to borrow, so I cross that out. It becomes a 9, and I add 10 to this 0, so that's now 10. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Don't forget your comma. So 2,375 should be your answer. All right, same thing here. I have to keep going because I have a smaller number on top. Okay, so I have to borrow. So I have to move all the way over, cross out my 8. It becomes a 7. I'm adding 10 to my 0. I still need to borrow because I can't do 0 minus 4, so I cross that out. It becomes a 9. Add 10 to my 0. I have to borrow 1 more time, make that a 9. And now that's a 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 9 is, goose egg, 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 7 minus 2 is, gave you the answer there, 5. So 5,206. All right, let's flip to the seat work side of your paper. Make sure your name is on the top. And I'm going to go over the instructions for you, okay? The first one, you're going to use a ruler to measure. You are using each inch equals 2 feet. So you're going to measure using inches, so that's the big number on your ruler. And then whatever you get, you need to multiply it by 2. So it should be blank times 2 equals whatever number you get, okay? Because 1 inch is going to equal 2 feet. It's a scaling, okay? It's a scale. Write the products and then the multiplication twins. Okay, so you're going to write 12 times 2 is 24, and the multiplication twin is just flipping it. So 2 times 12 is 24. So you're just flipping it, all right? It's like the dot cards. All right, this one you're going to write the differences. Sometimes you'll need to borrow, sometimes you won't. So make sure you ask yourself that saying that we would always say in class, okay? Write the sum, so you're adding. Make sure you show your carries, and make sure here you show your borrowing. You cannot do it in your head. You have to show it. All right, so then add quotients. Let me do this with you. So I was noticing on some of your work that you're putting the number above the 5. So this is why this is important. Can 10 go into 5? If I have 5 donuts, can I eat 10 of them? I hope you said no, right? That wouldn't work. But can 10 go into 50? Yes. How many groups of 10 can I make with 50? 5. So my 5 does not go above this 5. It goes above the 0. So it's super important that you write your answer above the correct number, because 10 goes into 50 5 times. 10 does not go into 5 times, all right? So make sure when you're writing the answer, it's above the correct number. And then you're going to write the temperature and then circle the temperature that is closest to normal body temperature. So there are 2 instructions here. Make sure you follow both of those. Remember, on thermometers, what do we count by? We count by 2s. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. And hope you had fun watching chapel this morning, and I'll chat with you guys tomorrow. Bye.